What's up, guys? It's your tribal chief, Illuminate Jeff, and yeah, you know what's going down. I'm with Josh Joel as always. I'll let him introduce himself, but before we get into that, you know what to do. If you're new here, especially, you make sure you acknowledge me. You do that by liking my videos. You do that by subscribing to my channel, and you do that by sharing my channel and my content so that other people can see my stuff and acknowledge me by subscribing. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. So help the
Come
tribal
on,
chief out, fam. You know what I'm
mate.
saying?
Come
And
on,
obviously,
mate.
it is going to be, when we're together, it's always going to be WWE and Survivor Series War Games 2022. The final WWE Premium Live event of the year has just passed.
Mm.
And I am with to discuss it.
Obviously, man, I know it is your boy, Just Joel Evil, or aka the man with the mic, aka the sorry I'm late one, but soon to be great one. Jeff, thank you for having me as always. Like Jeff said, of course, share the channel, share the content, you get me like,
Yep,
subscribe,
acknowledge him as well by
all of
doing the
that
same things
stuff.
that I told
Yeah,
you to
man.
acknowledge me. Like his content. Well, before you do that, since it's going on my channel, you click on his channel, which will be linked in the title, and you subscribe to acknowledge him. And then you go and view all his content and you like and share his content to acknowledge him.
Say
He's
no
closing in
more.
on 200 subscribers.
Trying to get
So
there.
help him. Come on, man. And like I said, you know what time it is, WWE Survivor Series. And yeah, man, let's get right into it. Here's a look at the card. Man's using Bleacher Report as always. The Bloodline versus the Brawling Brutes with Kevin Owens and Drew McIntyre. Damage Control versus Nikki Cross. Sorry, Damage Control with Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley versus Team Bianca Belair, which consisted of Bianca Belair herself, Alexa, Asuka, Mia Yim, and Becky Lynch. Ronda Rousey v Shotzi for the Women's Championship, SmackDown Women's Championship. AJ Styles versus Finn Balor and Seth Rollins defending his United States Championship in a triple threat match against Bobby Lashley and Austin Theory. So yeah, first one, the women's War Games match. Bleacher Report gave it a B minus. Our acknowledgement rating, I feel like giving it a 5 just because it was the first time I've ever watched a War Games match. But in reality, I'll say a 4, just removing the bias. Give it a 4. How about you?
Yeah, man. I agree. I thought you were gonna say five. But then I thought it's actually the same thing as you. I was like, if you saw other women's war games and stuff, you would say four. But yeah, I definitely agree, bro. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but of course, like I think maybe the previous NXT women's war games was yeah a bit better. But of course, women smashed it out of the park. Of course, first on the card, crowd were loving it, man. So yeah, it was a nice little opener for sure.
Mm. And yeah, it was actually a really great match. The women were tearing into each other. They wanted blood for real. And of course, I said it was going to be Beth Phoenix. It turned out to be Becky Lynch. I
Mm,
saw that pop on Friday night. That's one of the loudest pops I've ever seen. It was crazy. And then of course,
yeah.
when she entered War Games, obviously me watching War Games for the first time, seeing how everything plays out. They make their entrances, they jump into the cage, and then obviously the way War Games goes, I believe it was Dakota Kai that started it with who was it? I can't remember. Was it Becky Lynch that started it? I can't
Mate, I
exactly
think it was,
remember.
you got a good memory. I can't even,
But
even though it was a couple of days ago,
but
I
yeah,
can't remember, bro.
fam, no, but fam, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Honestly, man, absolutely fantastic. And yeah, women were just beating us throughout. Also, because I watched Raw last night, um, yeah, shout out to Dakota Kai and Candice LeRae. They two had an amazing match. They are both top tier wrestlers. I get much more respect for them after watching their match on Raw last night. But back to Survivor Series, yeah, fantastic match. They tore the house down. Opening match, you know what was going down. Um, yeah, Becky Lynch won it by doing a dive. I believe it was onto the
Ooh.
Dakota and Io that were on
Yeah,
tables. I believe.
two of them sandwich
Yeah,
leg drop things.
yeah, and yeah, she got a 1, 2, 3. That shit was beautiful.
Mm.
Fantastic match. And yeah, man, I got not much more to say on it, except for the fact that when it came to the predictions, I did support Team Rhea. Like I was
L-
saying, it's Rhea's team. And
Oh,
yeah,
this
they
guy is
lost.
capping.
So
I saw you said, oh, I'm never going against Bianca. Da da da. Hold
yeah,
on.
and I made my justification. This one is not Bianca 1-on-1.
All right,
It was a
cool.
5 woman, it was a 5-on-5 women's
Let me get
match.
my. All
But
right,
yeah,
cool.
man, you won the predictions. Do you have anything to add on that one?
Nah. No, man, I enjoyed the match. It was a nice little like intro. I was pumped for the premium live event anyway, so I'm glad they delivered with that match for sure. Some good spots in there, some good I think Io Sky hit a lovely moonsault.
Oh yeah, she did.
Obviously the
She
ladies got
loves her moon sauce.
she does, she does. They got the weapons out, tables, was it ladders or something, kendo sticks,
They got
bins,
everything out, fam.
everything's out. So yeah, man, no, they all look up for it. They all look excited. So of course, crowd were happy about that one. The crowd were into it from the get go.
Mm.
Sick opening intro, by the way, that they had going on there. I don't know if you saw it, but it was like the Ozzy Osbourne intro with the video package at the start. Little
Oh,
things like
fam,
that that I like. But yeah, man, no, that was cool. All that's all I gotta say really. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was nice. It was
fam,
nice.
fantastic, honestly, fam. And just a quick shout out to my goat, Bianca Belair. As always, smashing girl as always, man.
Sweet
Shout out to Bianca Belair,
girl.
fam.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
then next match, to be honest, I can't remember this. I can't remember if this was actually the next match. I don't think it actually was, but Finn Balor versus AJ Styles, A minus from Bleacher Report. We're gonna give that what's the acknowledgement rating actually?
You know what? I didn't
Because
see too much of it. I can't lie to you. I'll be a
yeah,
hundred. I'll be 100. I saw bits of it. Yeah, but
fam,
obviously for us in the UK, it's kind of late, isn't it? Like, so
for you,
no disrespect for you. You was up. Man was tweeting me disrespect while I was sleeping. I can't believe that, bro. But yeah,
throughout that whole premium live, I was listening to items on Depop as well. So I was watching them and listening to items on Depop. I saw a good 80% of that match, and I feel like I should give it a 4.5 stars acknowledgement rating, fam.
from
Again,
what
I lost, so Joel's 2-0 up here.
it's nice.
But
It's
that was a
nice up
beautiful
here.
match between two absolute veterans of the game. There was
Yeah,
some
sure.
interference as well. And yeah, obviously the bad Dominic was getting his ass whooped. And
I saw that.
yeah, man, fam, it was a really, really good match. AJ won
Yeah,
with a
no, I saw.
phenomenal forearm.
Yeah, I
Fam,
saw that.
fantastic match, honestly, man.
I saw that. Yeah, no, it was good. Obviously, the story's been
Great
playing
ending.
out between them. Obviously, they have previous history as well, so
Mm.
it was good for them to get their spot. Because I like AJ and I like Finn. I know some people have like wanted them back in the main event picture. So have I, really. But it's just like as long as they have a good match, I don't mind because they're both very sick, and of course they're both in their 40s now, I believe. So obviously, I just enjoy seeing them when they do wrestle. Do you know what I mean? So two greats. I'm not gonna lie, because obviously they've done some good stuff. They've got some good accolades, former champions. So yeah, I do like both them as both as wrestlers. So yeah, big up to them both. Always putting on solid performances, and I think from what I saw anyway, that was quite. I rate that quite highly. So
Mm.
yeah, we obviously had a Judgment Day, OC involvement as well. So yeah, man, it's good,
Yeah.
good storyline. Great solid wrestling, a few counters and stuff like that, and back and forth, right? So yeah, man, no, 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 strong. What did you say? Four something?
4.5, I
Four and a
said.
half? Wow, that's okay. Yeah,
And
you can go with that.
could even push it to a 5, to be honest with you. So,
That's how you feel, bro.
let's just go with a 5. Let's
That's
respect
how
them.
you feel.
And fam, yes, even segueing onto Monday Night Raw, couple nights later, they had a match. Was it 4-4? That was a great match as well. This war is far from over. Like AJ said, he thought the war was over, but it ends tonight. They had a match last night. Great match. That war is not over there, man. It's not over,
Is it
fam.
not even cool, cool,
It's
cool?
not over, fam. And then the
Interesting.
next match, Ronda
Oh
Rousey
wait,
versus
I'm so
Shotzi.
sorry. Yo, what Rhea Ripley and Dominic did to Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah,
That
that
was
was
a
before Survivor Series.
madness.
Fam,
Yeah.
yeah, no, that was a
Before,
mad thing still.
obviously
But
before Survivor Series, Thanksgiving and all
yeah,
that, yeah.
yeah, that was a
Rhea
mad
Ripley
one.
and Dominic Mysterio rolled up to Rey Mysterio's house, yeah. Knocked on the door, and Rey Mysterio's like, "Are you serious? Not now." Dominic's like, "Why? It's the holidays, let me in." Next thing you know, Rey Mysterio just catches the most on-site beating I've ever seen, bro. Man hit him with the broom.
Fam, you know what I was thinking? I thought that was the
That's
candlestick
sick.
at first,
Oh, it's like one of
until I
them.
saw confirmations, fam.
It's like one of those like hard bristle
Yeah,
brooms, isn't it? Man put the leg
fam,
over the step. Boom.
in front of his wife and kids, and I was just thinking to her the whole time because them men are silent, they're not even screaming. I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on with his wife
That
and kids?
man,
For like, fam, crazy still.
Rey
But
Mysterio has not
back
seen
to
peace. Sorry, yeah, sorry. I just had to drop that
fam,
in there.
no,
So
he deserves more, fam. Being honest,
just,
fam.
yo.
But back to this premium live event.
Mm,
It's Ronda Rousey versus Shotzi Blackheart for the
mm.
SmackDown Women's title. We both knew Ronda was winning, and Bleacher Report gave it a C. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think that match was shit, to be honest, man.
I was
I
all the
think that
way
match was
asleep.
shit.
Oh,
And
I
yeah,
can't
of course
lie.
you were sleeping because you don't have respect in it.
I was all the
You
way.
know, like Shotzi was doing a thing, to be fair, she was. But then like fam, as soon as she got into the top rope, all of a sudden it just switched around and she got beaten and she lost. But I don't think that match was great. And I feel like as a SmackDown Women's Champion and the better, I don't know if I'll say she's a better wrestler, but she's a SmackDown Women's Champion and she's definitely bigger than Shotzi. So I feel like Wanda should have done more. But fam, acknowledgement rating, I'm gonna give that one fucking off the top of my head, I want to say one, but I feel like if I was to watch it again, I'll probably say two. So 2-star acknowledgement rating. What about you?
Bro, I was asleep, all the way asleep, bro. I was dreaming
Two
about
star acknowledgement rating. It is like I said,
whatever.
he was asleep. He don't give a fuck about women, fam. You know what I'm saying,
No,
fam?
no, I'm not, bro. Come on now. I just picked up the whole women's war games. I can't. I just
He don't
happened to
give a
fall
fuck
asleep at
about
that
Ronda
particular.
Rousey.
I just happened. I didn't say that. I just happened to fall asleep at that particular time. But let me not even say no more anymore.
Mm,
I was asleep. Sorry, Ronda.
mm. Yeah, but then when Ronda wrestles again, he'll still be sleeping.
I
But yeah,
can't
we
help
both
that.
knew Ronda was winning. But yeah, less of that.
Yeah.
Onto the triple threat match for the United States title. Seth Rollins, the champion, versus
Mm,
Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory for the United States title. And
yeah.
Bleacher Report gave it a B minus. I'll give
Yeah.
that one a 4-star acknowledgement rating. I don't know if you watched that one. I don't know if you were still sleeping. Confirm before we continue.
I saw. I saw Austin Fury come out sponsored by Blade, bro.
Yeah, that
I woke
was
up, I thought, oh, he's got a new Titantron, yeah. I thought it was gonna like, I don't know, bro. I thought it was gonna like, he was gonna, the Beyblades were gonna spin and like he comes out of a Beyblade. I was like, oh, this Titantron's sick. And I just see the thing say, bet I said, nah, they're boying it. They are fucking boying it. Hey, I don't know what happened there, bro, but
yeah.
the whole thing was Beybladed off. I didn't get it.
Fam. Less of that entrance though, fam. The match started straight away. Man was close lined out of the ring by Lashley. He comes back in. Seth Rollins does the same. And fam, great triple threat match, honestly, man. They did their thing. They
Yeah,
cooked and they
I saw
cooked
some
and they
of that
cooked.
for sure.
Like fam, they fully cooked, fam. And what did I say? Did I say 4.5-star acknowledgement rating? I said 4 or 4.5
Up to
stars,
you,
but
bro.
I'm giving it a 4.5 in it
I'll trust you on
because
that.
fam could even go up to a 5 to be honest, fam. But we've already given a 5. Don't want to give
That's
too
all
many
the way.
fives, but yeah, it was
But yeah,
fantastic.
trust me, bro.
And
That's the
fam,
greatest thing I've ever seen.
they took it to the outside. They were back in, bro. I've seen Seth Rollins using Austin Theory as like when Super Mario does them double jumps, them really them
Yeah,
double
yeah,
jumps.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
basically what my man did to the curb stomp on
Yeah, Rollins
Bobby
is
Lashley.
cold,
Like
bro.
I'm even seeing Theory holding his own as well. He's beating them, man. And
Yeah,
then the ending as well.
facts.
Bobby Lashley put him. He even got them both in a hurt lock, and then Bobby Lashley just basically wanted everything for himself. For himself.
Mm,
Was yeah, because one of them, what was it? I think he took out. Wow, I can't remember. He broke up the pin from one of them. I can't remember. I think Seth Rollins had knocked out Theory, and
mm,
then he got rid of Theory, and then he went. I can't remember exactly, but there was a moment where Lashley like one just wanted everything for himself, and he wanted to fuck up both of them at the same time. But then, yeah, so towards the end of the match now, we're seeing that Seth Rollins using Austin Theory as some trampoline to curb stomp Bobby Lashley. That was
yeah.
mad. And then a couple moments later, man seeing a spear. Lashley spears Theory, but they're so tired that Lashley's almost out of the ring by this point.
Mm,
And he's thinking, I don't know what he's thinking, but he doesn't know that he has spared Theory onto Seth Rollins, who was already I can't remember exactly what happened to Rollins, but obviously Theory ended up when one guy's on top or another. That's it, 1, 2, 3. I was looking at the shoulders are
oh,
down.
yeah, when
And
it finished, when
yeah,
there, he someone,
so
yeah, Rollins had him up there. He was going for the Falcon Arrow thing, innit? Falcon
yeah, I
Arrow,
can't remember exactly what
and
happened there
then he hit him
before
in
he
it,
was knocked out.
and then Lashley was out of it, and then Austin Theory just put his hand. I think he just
Yeah.
turned over. Boom.
No,
I
Austin
hear
Theory
that.
didn't even know about it still, fam. He was just
Or
lying
was he
on,
just
on
laying on?
Rollins. Yeah, because he got
Maybe,
speared
yeah,
by Lashley in it.
maybe. Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
but fam, that was a fantastic match. Do you have anything you want to add to that, fam? That was
What
beautiful, man.
I like about it is before we were kind of questioning like where does everyone go from here and stuff
Mm.
on who would it and who and if certain people were to win, would it make the others look weak? But I think they
None
all
of that
came out
happened,
that
fam.
match. Yeah, yeah, they all came out that match looking strong. So you got Fury, who like literally Triple H said in the press conference after, he was like, yeah, 2 weeks ago his career was finished and now he can walk on water. Like he'll be calm, he'll be good. Um, but yeah, no,
Crazy.
I get that feeling like before Fury might have been a bit down and out, but it's obviously had a change in character. And like people thought that
Mm.
Triple H was burying him, but it's like he wasn't burying him. He was just like trying to change his
Redesigned it.
direction, redesign. Yeah, so now he's got like a different kind of twist to his character, bit of a a bit more to go with
Mm.
his character and stuff. Rollins obviously will be fine from here. Even though
Yep.
he's lost the title, will be fine.
It looks
Lashley's
like it's going to be Rollins and Theory, sorry to cut you off.
yeah.
Because I was watching Raw and yeah, I saw them both confronting each other in the ring. So yeah, it's looking at that. But there was no Lashley on Raw last night, so we're probably going to have to wait till next week to find out what happens with Lashley.
Mm. And then I think Lashley will be fine. Like, I think Lashley will still
Absolutely,
be a
he'll be
beast,
fine.
bro. Do you
Of
know what I mean?
course,
So
man.
it's not
He
as
didn't
bad
even
as
get pinned himself. But both of us did say Seth was retaining because we didn't
yeah.
really see, we didn't know how it was going to go down. So we both got that
Mm.
wrong. And now onto the main event. And yeah, fam, straight away acknowledgement rating 5 stars. The Bloodline versus the Brawling Brutes and Drew
Wow.
McIntyre. And I'm missing the other number. The Brawling
Oh
Brutes.
man.
How can I Kevin Owens? I can't believe that still.
Yeah.
That's a major
What's
sin for
going
me
on?
still. B plus from Bleacher Report. I'm giving that 5 star acknowledgement rating. What about you?
A five. I'll say that's a five. I'll say that's a five. I'll go with a
Listen,
five, man. That's calm.
that's a match. That's a match here that you just have to watch yourself. But
Yeah,
like
no, it's
before,
good.
we're not gonna jump straight into the ending, man. Fam,
No, no, no. We'll break it
we're gonna
down.
go at the start, bro.
We
Breaking it
start at the
down from when
start.
it's Jay and Butch starting, and then obviously it's now come to the part where the second member is gonna come in, and also it made me when I saw how the War Games thing goes, I
Mm.
realized, yeah, obviously I saw why the Bloodline and lost on a Friday night because obviously Roman Reigns is always going to come in last, final boss shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I told you, boy.
He
I
was always going
told
to
you.
come in last, fam.
Told you.
But yeah, back there, Jay and Butch both started the thing. Then obviously it's now time for Jimmy. He thinks he's coming to help his brother, but then Roman Reigns
Yeah, he said,
stops
"Oh,
him.
hold on."
Oh, even before then, how could we forget? Because Jay went to, we're not going to call him a snitch here, but he went to snitch to Roman Reigns, saying you can't trust Sammy and all that stuff,
Oh yeah, on Friday. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
explaining what
No,
happened on
hella
Friday
story,
night.
bro. Hella
And,
story in this.
and fam, and he even asked, like when he now got Sammy to talk to him, so he basically said to Sammy, why did you lie to Jay? And that's fam. Yeah, and obviously Sammy made up his bullshit. Roman Reigns looked him in his eyes
Yeah, I saw
and
it.
he
Yeah,
believed
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man. And then obviously now that's why Roman Reigns now stopped him and was like, Sammy didn't even speak. He just stopped Jay. Man just looked at Sammy, point there.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
then it was like
yeah.
this.
No, there was hella detail and
And
hella
then it's to
story.
Jimmy. Come here. Man, it's crazy still.
No, there was
Obviously to
hella
see if
detail.
them two are gonna work together, given everything that's happened before, and given that he's decided to put his trust in Sammy, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And then yeah, they even got into it. They were arguing, but like Sammy even ate a super kick from Jay, but fam, everything all worked out in the end, man.
Hmm.
Like I'm seeing sort of shout out to Solo Sikoa, fam. And when he came
Big
in,
boss.
he was absorbing everything. He was giving that big boss energy.
Yeah,
Like he
boy.
was just demolishing everyone. But then
Cold,
even
innit?
like fam, when everybody finally came in, yeah, fam, man seeing the 10 beats of the Bodron 10, 25
Everybody
times.
was getting that doof,
Fam,
doof,
so that's
doof. You feel me? Pause.
125 beats of the Bodron. Like
Everybody
it
was
was
getting
crazy
it.
that fam, everyone was
Yeah.
getting it, fam. Like,
Pause.
and then obviously eventually, yeah, it comes down to it, fam. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens, fam. Like my tribal chief is getting his ass whooped, fam. He's eating stunners and shit, fam. Like it's mad. And then, fam, Kevin Owens thinks he's won it. One, two, and then the referee is pulled out. Sammy didn't break up the pin. He pulled the referee out of the ring to
Mm.
stop the pin. And obviously,
No, I think
Kevin
he held his. I
Owens,
saw he held his. Did he not hold his arm? Because you can't get out of the
not
ring, innit?
no,
You,
whatever he did, he didn't touch
yeah,
Kevin. He stopped the
yeah.
ref
He
in
saw
it.
the ref. Yeah, he saw the ref.
And yeah, fam, obviously Kevin's pissed. And then fam, Jay Uso tries to super kick him, but he gets caught with a super kick. And fam, I'll tell you, you know the emoji, yeah, that's like
Yeah, yeah,
that was me
yeah. He, bro,
from
he's,
when Sammy
hey,
stopped the ref, that was me throughout. Fam, we're seeing a low blow. And I was like,
yeah.
you know the
Is
other emoji that's like,
everybody thought that something was gonna happen with Kevin Owens
fam,
and Sami Zayn, and it did not happen like that.
um, fam, not like that. And
Not
then
like that.
we're not done, bro. Because I'm like this now. Because I'm seeing man hit a helluva kick
Yeah, he
on
finished him
KO,
still. He
fam.
toasted him still.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And then, like, fam, the ultimate sacrifice. He tells Jay, hit your frog splash. And boom, he hits Jay, hits a frog splash. And we get the one. And we get the two. And KO kicks out, fam. I'm joking. We get the three, fam. We get the 1, 2, 3.
That's
Like,
boy, it. Yeah, it's tough in it.
it's
That
actually
man.
mad. It's mad still. And there's Roman Reigns, like, on the floor the whole time. Like, he's just like, yeah, like, he did his thing. And everyone's like, everyone embraces them like fam, like everyone embraces them. Sammy's fully accepted. I'm expecting on Friday night that he's now Sammy Uso, fam. You know what I'm saying, fam?
Mm.
That's what I'm expecting, fam. They came the next night. Pause. Not even the next night. The night after the next night. Yeah, Monday Night Raw. And yeah, man, fam. Kevin's was basically like, yeah, no, like I get it. I get why he did right. I'm not even mad with you. I just don't know what to do with you anymore. But just remember that, you will never be the blood. You know what I'm saying, fam? And then he had a great match with Jey
Ooh.
Uso, and he actually won that one as well. So we're gonna see what happens on Friday night.
Yeah, and
Fam,
of
yeah, the
course it's
bloodline,
cooking.
obviously
It's
they won.
cooking.
Like I
All
said,
right.
5-star acknowledgement. Obviously, we both predicted the bloodline to win.
Mm.
And yeah, anything that you want to add on that?
No, you analyzed that the hell out of that. Bear
Yeah, fam,
story, bear
fam.
story. You know what? Everybody got
So,
moments in there. Of course, like everyone has some sort of tie with the bloodline, like history or problems. And I think they said that in if you haven't already, guys, check out that Summer Survivor Series press conference after the event with like Triple H and stuff. That was really good.
even speaking of that, the only one, I think I watched Bianca's one. She was
That was
basically
really
saying
good.
she
Yeah.
wants Charlotte or Rhea
Mm.
Ripley. I watched that. And then the other one I watched was the one with Paul Heyman basically said about Sami Zayn. He
Yeah,
basically
bro.
he's living out every fan's dream. And
Yeah,
he's
bro.
basically be like auditioning and then they're like, come back next week, because he's been doing that good of a job. And like he's bringing a new dimension to the bloodline
Yeah,
and
bro.
all that
Like
stuff. And
story's
obviously it's
been
all facts.
cold.
Fam, yeah, like fam, it was a stupendous pay-per-view, premium live event, a stupendous premium live event.
Yeah, bro. Facts.
And yeah, ultimately, that meant that I lost the predictions battle. But
I've
fuck
got a
that,
good idea for
Joe
that, but
still got you
yeah,
still got forfeits to do. What's
I've
your
got a good
idea?
idea, but I'll let the people. I'll let no, when the time's right, I'll let the
Uh,
people know. But we got more content coming for you guys. I know the PLEs are done, but we're not done.
yeah,
So
we are not
just
done, fam.
stay locked.
But even before we go, you know what? When I was looking, I saw something. The 7 best attires at WWE Survivor Series
Mm,
2022 ranked by the Sports Star.
mm.
So yeah, let's just get through this one real
What did
quick.
you see? Go on, go on, go on.
So first of all, 7 out of 7, number 7, basically AJ Styles. His gear, well, yeah, his gear. I can't lie, it was good. His gear was really nice. I can't lie, fam. But he basically wore some like black ties with the OC logos on
Yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
and he had a mask inspired from his Wrestle Kingdom 10 attire,
Mm-hmm.
like when he was entering the ring. Then number 6, Bianca Belair. I already touched on that one. Her attire was great as always. The fact that she designs her own gear all the time, bro. Fam, she designs it all by herself. She stitched it.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
crazy,
amazing.
isn't
And
it?
every single time she shows up and she shows out, fam. Like, and then we got Dakota Kai, number 5.
Mm.
Yep, I can't lie, her gear was really good. Um, this is I'm trying to see what this is about. Black and silver attire inspired from the theme of the War Games cage. A subtle nod to the fact that her current character was actually born during the chaotic match back in 2019. Then number 4, Bailey. Um, Yeah, obviously they praised her gear as well. Kind of like it was decent. I don't think it was one of her best gear, but it was all leather, black and silver, similar to the gears worn by Dakota Kai and Io Sky, and obviously her dark red hairstyle that suits her a lot. Fam. Number three, Seth Rollins. You know, um, Seth Rollins has by far had the best big match ring gears in all of 2022. Um, it was black, golden, and silver attire for the triple threat match. One of his simpler gears, to be honest. I didn't really, for me, because it didn't really stand out much, to be fair. But
Mm.
yeah, it was a good one. But he's always there when it comes to the gear. And then the bloodline, all in red, basically, with Roman Reigns in black. Yeah, yeah,
Oof.
man.
With a little bit of red on the glove. It was cold.
Yeah, fam.
It
Like
was
we don't, we,
cold.
we know that they always have good gear. And then
Levels from the man Dems.
fam, and then number one, fam, Becky Lynch. They some
Yeah,
yeah, they
yeah,
say she had the best gear of the night. Indeed, that won by a returning Becky Lynch, the former six-time women's champion.
yeah, boy.
Mm. And yeah, she also returned to her the man gimmick. They said,
Yeah, because
um,
they didn't say big time bets. She's like literally said
yeah.
the man Becky Lynch. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, on SmackDown when she made her return, Michael Costa's Survivor Series has just gone big time, as
Mm,
in big time Becky Lynch. But it was
mm,
a war-inspired attire, something which went perfectly considering the name and nature of the bout she was taking part in.
mm,
And yeah, she was also wearing full tights, which she doesn't really do. But
mm.
yeah, that was just something that I saw. And yeah, man, that's been your boys, man. The tribal chief, Alumi Jeff, with Josh Joel, either or.
Wow.
So I think I always get that wrong. Like I said, Josh Joel or Josh Joel, either or.
You're all up to you
But
lot.
fam, yeah, man. Yeah, not much more to say.
Just keep it
But
locked, man.
you
Just keep it locked.
keep it locked. And
That's all you gotta do.
most importantly, two words: acknowledge us.
Wow.
Acknowledge us by subscribing to
Yeah.
our channels.
Yeah.
Acknowledge us
Yeah.
by sharing our content.
Yeah.
Acknowledge us
Yeah.
by liking our content.
Yeah.
It helps us a lot.
Yeah,
Help your
man.
tribal chief get to the big three digits,
Come on.
100,
Give it to
and
him.
help Just Being Joel get to the big 200, man.
Wow. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. That's
All
it, man.
right. Yeah, for sure, guys.
Catch
Keep it
y'all.
locked.
Keep it locked. Catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace. Acknowledge us.
He's so serious. Yeah, man. Come on, man.